Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us. And see you again after the game.
Chicago basketball. To Levine. The drive, right to the basket. Count it.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Jokic. Jamal Murray. Misfires. It's no good. The follow won't go either.
And, Ed, that's what you see this defense doing. They're capitalizing on the momentum gain from getting a multitude of stops defensively.
Murray into the front court. His guys now trailing by a point. Short jumper stays out.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Wide open look won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
To Millsap. Nothing going here on that drive. Doesn't have the touch. No good. To Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Jokic. Murray's shot won't fall. LaVine. And a nice finish at the rim.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Now the Nuggets signaling for timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. To Jokic. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw good as he finishes off the 3-point play. They're back within a bucket. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
Woo! This rookie is a high flyer. He brings that kind of pro-am vibe to the NBA, and it's fun to watch.
Nuggets have the possession. To Millsap. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Nuggets able to recover. Goes to the right side. Porter to LaVine. Here comes the screen. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Millsap. Has a look. Shot by Millsap won't go. To Young. Thaddeus Young. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Ed, I get it. I know why Indiana fans love Thaddeus Young. He's that guy that just shows up to work every day and is going to outwork you, outgrind you. They don't make players like that anymore.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. To Will Barton. Good. Off a spin.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Zach LaVine. Here comes the screen. Young to Markkanen. Markkanen slams it down.
The 7th pick overall, Larry Markkanen had an exquisite rookie season. Ending the year, all-rookie first team. Even Executive VP John Paxson of the Bulls organization referred to him as the cornerstone of the franchise.
To Jokic. Fine to shoot. He's looking for that touch. To Markkanen. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Will Barton. Here comes the screen. Barton. Driving right to the basket. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Nikola Jokic. He's got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for. Long heave from 3/4 court. 3/4 down. It has been all Bulls. It's the Nuggets with the basketball to start the 4th quarter. The 3rd quarter was a disaster. Remember, they led at halftime, and now they find themselves down big.
And when things get bad, they get bad in a hurry. But you have to remember, this is a game of runs. They had theirs, now it's time for yours.
Paul Millsap, now 4 for 9.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
Millsap snatching it out of the air.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Barton, they'll work it down to Millsap. Layup goes down. Well done.
He's so good down low. This 4-time All-Star really does a good job of utilizing that body to muscle through contact and finish with the best of them.
It was right there. Martin into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Short jumper off the mark.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
To Markkanen, down to Young. Thaddeus Young, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Barton shot off the mark. Gets to the basket and scores.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Here comes the screen. Throws it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Stepping in for the Bulls, number 8.
To Millsap. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Bulls with it. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Murray into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Millsap. To Jokic. Oh, emphatic slam.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Millsap. To Jokic. And he'll head to the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
First one goes down.
For the Denver Nuggets, number 1.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
Get it, shoot it again. I got him.
To Porter.
In the
Oh, Millsap rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
No good. Defense catching a break there. Levine. Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Jamal Murray buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
To Levine. Here comes the screen. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. The Bulls take this one as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our